What's up, guys? It's your boy Damon here today for another fight prediction video. This time we have UFC 196 Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. Now we have a featherweight, the featherweight king, Conor McGregor, a guy with amazing striking and great footwork, fighting Nate Diaz, a guy with amazing boxing and a very oppressive moving forward style with great jiu-jitsu. Now, when looking at this fight, we gotta look at it objectively. Conor McGregor is gonna have a harder time with Nate Diaz than he would have had if he fought Rafael dos Anjos. Nate Diaz is taller, he has a longer reach, and is most likely going to be way heavier than Conor McGregor. Nate Diaz he usually walks around at 185, 190 because he's a tall lightweight, and he cuts down to 155. I wouldn't say easily, but he does make the weight. So Conor McGregor usually walks around 170. He has said in the past that he usually walks around 175, and he will only be cutting like 5 pounds to make to 170. Nate Diaz is probably gonna cut about 10 to 15 pounds to make to 170. But the fact of the matter is, after he rehydrates, he's gonna be heavier and bigger than Conor. And as far as mental game goes, you can troll or you can physically intimidate a guy like Nate Diaz or any of the Diaz brothers. You can't fucking intimidate them. They are fearless. So if Conor McGregor starts doing that, what he does, like, come on baby, let's go, I think Nate Diaz is gonna do this exact same thing. He's gonna go, what, bitch? What the fuck do you want? Come get it. Nate Diaz, and this is one of the things that you people have to realize, that Nate Diaz, when he beats you, he just doesn't beat you. He makes you look like shit. If he's hedging you out at specific times, he's gonna make sure that the audience around him, that everybody sees him beating your ass and making you look silly. And Nate Diaz is a veteran of the sport. The guy's been through a lot of wars, man. Do you seriously think that Conor McGregor is gonna run through him? It ain't gonna happen. This is one of the reasons why I see Nate Diaz winning this fight, because I don't see Conor McGregor coming up to a welterweight weight class to fight a guy like Nate Diaz and just run through. Nate Diaz is not an easy matchup for any lightweight or any welterweight. You think a featherweight's gonna go up a weight class to fight him and do well? It's not gonna happen. Now, guys, after looking at the mental part of the sport and the physical part of the sport, we gotta look at the preparation. We will never see a not prepared Conor McGregor. The guy's a hard worker, man. He gets it done, and he gets it done quick. And being a company man, he knows that he has to represent the UFC well, so he always has to be in shape. Regardless of injuries, the guy's gonna show up and fight. Nate Diaz also is a guy who never pulls out via injury, but obviously this is a less than 2 weeks training camp, which is pretty much only gives you time for the weight cut and a bit of sparring rounds and a bit of conditioning rounds, and that's all he's going to have. But obviously the Diaz brothers always work off season, so even if they're not in training camp, they're doing something. So the verdict is, who is going to win this fucking epic matchup? Conor McGregor will have he'll have the gas tank, and he'll have the cardio on his side. So if he goes 5 rounds, most likely Conor McGregor will win by TKO. You know, the guy goes out, he kicks the body, and Nate Diaz is not a kicker, and he's not a guy who usually checks kicks. So Conor McGregor might kick him in the body and might kick him in the head, and after the 3rd round, this is gonna accumulate and it's gonna sap at his conditioning, and Nate Diaz will wilt under that pressure. But if the fight gets finished within the first 2 rounds, I see Nate Diaz winning via submission. Within the first 2 rounds, I would say the 2nd round, Nate Diaz will submit Conor McGregor. I think he has the boxing advantage, and I think he has a wrestling advantage, and the size advantage as well. And Nate Diaz, if he just pulls guard, he can get him in a submission within seconds. The trick is closing the distance, really. Is grabbing a hold of this fucking fast Irish guy. But I'm gonna go with Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz had won me a lot of money in the past, man. I won 400 pounds when he fought Michael Johnson. He was a 4-1 underdog and he fucking beat that guy. I won some money when he fought Jim Miller as well. Usually Nate Diaz doesn't fuck me. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that. So, if you want to put your money on something, put your money on Nate Diaz. But if you put 5 pounds on Nate Diaz, you get 20 pounds back, man. If you put 100 pounds on Nate Diaz, you get 400 fucking pounds back, motherfucker. This is a 4-1 underdog in a lot of fucking betting houses. So, it's a great opportunity to make some money. And, you know, that's my prediction right here, guys. I think Nate Diaz is going to win this fight. I think most likely submission is going to happen. But I can see Nate Diaz edging him out on the boxing as well. I don't know if he's going to be 3 rounds or 5 rounds. It doesn't say really on the website. It's not a title fight. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to go with Nate Diaz. That's what I'm going to go with. Let me know what you think, guys. Leave the comments down below. Don't subscribe if you don't want to. Fuck you. I don't need any subscribers. I do this for fun. So that's my opinion right there. See you guys.